Alright guys, it is Dirt Guy here once again with the discussion video of how heroes performed today. Surprisingly well. Not like an impressive record or anything, it went 2-2, but I like how some things worked. Obviously, like, these two are over here because those are definitely coming out. Every time I had them in hand, or if I had to send them, like, they didn't really do anything. Also, I'm playing the deck wrong. I know Denier's good for the deck because we can recycle Malicious, but it just never came up. I was always doing something more progressive with my turn. I am probably going to switch up how the deck is entirely. Like, I love heroes, so I'm still going to be playing heroes, but I've noticed that I need, like, hand traps. Hand traps is where, if I could have stopped key plays, I would have had the game no matter what. So I'm going to go over what worked, and then I'll probably do another deck list later, but for now this is what worked. The 3 Stratos worked flawlessly. Loved seeing Stratos. Ferris worked amazingly. Also like seeing Ferris. Always want to see Ferris. I'm sorry, that's not even in the center. There we go. Ferris worked beautifully. The Vions, I loved seeing Vion too, so seeing Vion all the time was nice. Was always able to do something with him. The Malicious was good, always Malicious. I did really like the double increase. I may trim him down to 1 on the next version of this deck, though. Next version of the deck isn't going to be, like, it's not pure heroes. The Shadow Mists were fine. She did beautiful work today. Can't complain about that. Plasma. So, the future of this deck, how I'm going to be doing it, I think I want to focus heavily on Plasma and D-Force, because the one time I was able to establish it out, they couldn't do anything about it. Like, they tried to Lightning Storm my face up. They didn't really understand what D-Force was doing, so it saved the Plasma and the other monster I had out. Oh, it was Bane. So Bane and Plasma both lived. He was just trying to get rid of Plasma to play. It got dustered, but I happen to have Honest News in hand to protect them. I think focusing on Plasma is going to be the way to go for now. As every time he hit the board, he was an instant threat and they had to answer him. So, probably going to bump him up to 2. I know he could come out of the grave with D-Force, but I would definitely feel more comfortable with 2. A Dusted Gold performed beautifully. I won't put him up any more than the 1 copy, but every time I had gold out, Bane followed, and it was just a slaughterhouse. Bane is very difficult to get rid of unless you're going to get Sprite, and then they could just smasher him, but that, it is what it is. If we have D-Force Plasma out, that wouldn't have been an issue, but alas, we did not. And then all the one-ofs are nice. Didn't really do too much with Celestial, but I do like having him as an option, just in case. Honest Neos is an MVP. Solid Soldier, I got him off a few times today. It was very, very nice. Liquid Soldier, every single game. He's part of the main combo, so Liquid Soldier, definitely vital piece of the comboing. The spells, the triple mass change, very, very clutch card. I have escaped out of imperms with it. I've escaped out of other situations with it, where it's just, if they can't respond to it or react to it, you're good. You'll get your effect off. Say it's maybe a Stratos or a Vion. You'll get your effect off and you'll get your respective fast hero. I like it. Mass change is good. Hero Lives, surprisingly, did not get ashed today. And every time it resolved, I did win that game. Resolving Hero Lives is insane, honestly. You lose half your life, but who cares if you're going to OTK or establish a board good enough that your opponent can't get out of it. Half your life is worth definitely the game. D-Force. So, I do want to heavily focus on this card when in my next deck. D-Force and Plasma. I have ideas. I haven't looked up anything. I haven't seen anyone post about it yet, this deck idea. But I'm going to be doing some testing. It seems good on paper, but we're going to put it into, like, matches and tests with other decks and shit. Hopefully it works out. I really like the idea of it because it's combining two of my favorite things. We'll see. D-Force is just, if you establish D-Force Plasma, it's so awkward for your opponent if they can't get rid of it. Like, if they can't target, so they have to, like, you know, evenly, Storm, Duster, most of that's side deck cards. So if you could do that game 1, and then side deck properly for game 2, where you don't have to worry about it, you're golden. Like, for game 2, like, if they want to go second, or if you're going second because you lost the first game, I mean, I'm probably going to side Judgments, stuff like that can just stop backward removal. Well, we'll see how it goes. It's all, like, it all sounds good on paper. I would say it. The Fusion Destinies always came in handy, of course. It's Fusion Destiny. We know what this card does. We know how it works. Especially in Heroes. Heroes get the most value out of this card. It did what it had to do. Always got Phoenix Enforcer out, or let me do dangerous plays. The one-ofs, the fusion spells that can be searched out. Yeah, every time you're comboing, you should be seeing these in your hand by searching. And again, I will never get rid of this engine. It's too good. Also another idea I wanted to do was actually playing more Evil Hero stuff in general, but that's another idea for another time. Then the Searchers. I saw E-Call a couple times, never saw Rhoda, but that's fine because they essentially do the same thing. Just get you a Stratos or a Vion or something. Stratos, Vion, Stratos, you know. Do what they gotta do. And yeah, these cards, I don't know, it felt so awkward just going through my deck and seeing them or drawing them, and I'm like, these definitely could have been something else. I like Denier's good in theory. Like, his effect is so good. Because you could recycle your Malicious and keep doing plays and shit, but you have to dedicate a summon to him. It could be a normal or a special, but you still have to dedicate that summon to him. And I think there's better options. He's good later on, but not part of the combo, and I think that's where the issue was lying right there, because I was trying to do shit at the time, and he just wasn't fitting into any of the combo slots. At Dark Angel, I see the utility behind Dark Angel. It does not apply to my locals. Amazing card if you can pull off the lock with it, though. I don't know, but those cards are going to be coming out. I'll go through the extra deck too, just because. Let's see. Sorry, it's in my deck box. I gotta pull it out. So yeah, Double Cross. I only had to go into 1 every game, so I might just bring them down to 1. But I like the option of the second one being there, just like as a backup. As like, oh, they stopped the first one, but maybe the second one goes through. You know, I like the 2. The Wonder Driver. Again, didn't really see any combos with it today. Didn't really need it. I like the utility still. Wonder Driver is an amazing card for the deck. I think I might probably keep it in. 2 hero monster. Yeah, I'll probably keep it in. Dread Decimator. Again, didn't have to bring him out, but he pushes for game if you need him. So, like, why not? The fusions. The 2 Dark Claws. Weirdly enough, did not bring out Dark Claw. Every time I was in mid-combo, I'd be looking at my hand, I'd be like, oh, damn, I don't even have Mass Change. Oh, well. Yes, Sunrise, Zero, Plasma, they're going to have to do. And then in some cases, Dystopia. But always Dark Claw. You don't play heroes without Dark Claw, obviously. The Destiny Heroes, I believe it's 3 in this deck. Yes, it is 3. All pretty good. Dangerous is nice. It lets you further plays. Dystopia is good to end on with Sunrise because you're pretty much getting a pop every turn. Phoenix Enforcer. Again, we all know Phoenix Enforcer. We went through formats with him. I think all the Destiny Heroes will remain in the next build. And I'm probably gonna add Dominance. Just because the build can make use of him. There's those guys. The E-Hero fusions are going to be Sunrise and Zero. Hand in hand, whenever you make Sunrise, Zero's about to follow. they both did perform very well. He made it so opponents had to be awkward and pick him to get rid of over my other stuff. And Zero just, he makes it so awkward to play. They have to kind of go out of their way to get around his destruction. It's nice. Masked Heroes. Aside from Darklaw, Acid and Blast. Never went into the Zero Acid play, but I liked having it there, so I'm probably going to keep that around. Blast, I mean, it was alright. My Stratos got impermed. I mass changed into Blast to get the Stratos effect going. I don't know. I like it still. Probably going to get cut for room, but we'll see. We'll see. Then I got Trinity. Never had to go into Trinity because every time I had Poly or was doing the combo, I was going first. Honestly, he might get cut just because I don't think the deck needs him anymore. Like, I know I was touting about how good he is going for the OTK, but the deck OTKs consistently as it is without him, so he's probably going to get the cut. And then Bane, big boy Bane. I'd never play Heroes without him. He stays in no matter what. So on top of the discussion, I do have my box here of what the spice is going to be. There's that stuff. Hang on a sec, guys, I gotta pull out this stuff. There we go. So more ideas. Like, I got more plasmas because I kind of like Turbo Plasma is, I think it's good. Dogma and Dreadmaster for other big cards. Just, I don't know. This is all ideas. Nothing's like cemented yet, but Dogma and Dreadmaster too. Definitely, it's probably going to be a Plasma Turbo deck. I'm not going to lie. I also put out a Dark Angel and a Celestial. I don't really need those guys, so I'll put them to the side over there. Diamond Dude just for a D hero name. Drill Darks because they fit into what I'm going to be doing with this deck soon. It's a Dark. Special summons D hero from hand. Pretty good. They're also over here in that pile. I pulled these out just because if I wanted to play the old artwork, and they're the only ones I have for the old artwork, so I pulled them out. Also, as part of that deck, D draws. The deck's going to have a lot of draw power. It's going to be primarily a dark focus deck, so you're going to have triple D draw, triple Allure. Though I might do double D draw. I'm not sure yet. I got to test ratios and see what feels right. But I'm going to start with 3. If 3 feels too clunky, I'm going to go down. And then some of the extra deck monsters. This is just stuff I pulled out for now. Like, Dominance, I think we'll probably go make the cut. Anki, because it's going to be a primary dark deck anyways. So, he fits well. Escuridao, again, it's a dark deck, and I'm more than likely going to be playing Stratos and Liquid Soldier, at the very least for Elemental Heroes. So he will always be active. And then the Dark Charmer, because it's a dark deck. A lot of decks right now are dark too, and we can go into link plays with that. All ideas running through my head right now, but I like the way it's going. I also pulled out an extra poly, because I might go to 2 polys with the 3 Vions. I think that'll be a good call. Going second cards, Effect Veilers and Ash Blossoms. I really regret not having Ash at least in my deck today. So I think it'll be good going forward. The Foolish Burial, just to kick off plays. Maybe I need a Malicious Engrave. I don't want to dedicate one of my monster effects to it, so we got that. And then the big reason why I wanted to kind of do this today. I'm missing 1 copy of this card, but as I get him, I'll definitely be able to. I'll probably try to play it with the 1 anyways, but it is going to be the Bystials. I can't get away from these. So, the deck idea, if anyone has been following me,